2025. What are we going to do with the wake movement? Sometimes I think it's too close to woke. And then my symbol, which is the symbol of Saturn, the W and the M on top of each other, it's too close to Masonry and the Star of David. What I think I'm going to change it to is White Stag Productions, White Stag Media, White Stag TV. Why the White Stag? Part of it is for white defense. I mean, it's the white people have a target on their back. But I'm not exclusive with what I'm doing, because black people, brown people, yellow people, even Jewish people are all negatively affected by certain ideologies and theologies. The relationship between race and religion is a topic. What do I want to do? What brings me joy? What passion? What desire do I have? What change do I seek to make in this world? What do I have to offer? Funny as shit, perhaps offering insights into current events. So I'm hosting a show, but I also, it's just a channel. And on my channel, we have different things. But then I have a website. So I'm doing the Aquarian TV, which is my more spiritual endeavor, a new religious movement, a new motherfucking religious movement. And so I like the word movement. And saying White Stag, because I want to do more than just protect white people. Is White Stag a little bit too, it's an homage to my coat of arms. It has a white stag on it, or the heart. And it's a magical fucking thing. It's a symbol for Venus. And there's a constellation, the Stag constellation. And Scorpio used to be called the Stag constellation, which I am. So I want one channel where I do everything. I know there's reasons to splitting up my spiritual religious movement and my more secular movement. But then I have so many things going on at once. You just have a show, or you just have a show named in my name, the so-and-so show. But is it more than just a show? Yeah, because I do spiritual astrology, readings and teachings, tarot readings and teachings, presentations on subjects in history and spirituality, commentating on current events, politics, I make t-shirts. I like to sing songs. Where's the place to do all that on YouTube? But then YouTube will be part of a bigger thing. But I want my channel to incorporate everything I do. So you just go to one place. But you go to one place. I don't want to have to split off my political stuff from my spiritual stuff. If that loses some people in the spiritual community, so be it. I want to cast a large net. But I don't want to water down what I'm doing because I want to make everybody happy. And I want everybody to like me. I just need to get over that. Some people aren't going to like me. Some people aren't going to agree with me. But perhaps some will. A big part of what I'm doing is breaking us out of the Abrahamic traditions, Christianity, and Islam, which came out of Judaism, and then non-Jewish people adopting Judaism is what Christianity and Islam is. It's Judaism light. And I am very critical of the Hebrew scriptures, the Jewish religion, which is tied to grace. God, this is some crazy shit. Look at that car. It says, "Don't hit me, please." Exclamation marks. What the fuck is that guy going through? I want it to be a place for comedy. So I should just do my name. Liam T. Jarrett. I used to use the name Thomas Wake on here. But I do Liam T. Jarrett, my spirituality, everything. Jarrett's actually my middle name, because I'm not using my last name, because I don't want them boys to come snatch my ass. Although I'm sure with a little bit of effort, you could go in and find me. Now they will find you. They want to find you. Hey, Lord Licorice. Driving towards Pasco. You know this area? Ha ha ha. Yeah, I don't want to dox myself. But I started off this is me just kind of talking out what I'm trying to do, the mission here. I started out Wake Movement doing conspiratorial videos, breaking down esoteric, occult symbolism and themes in current events, in historical events. Exposing the Abrahamic hoax. But then on the Aquarian TV, and I want to take out TV out of the Aquarian because it's a spiritual thing, and TV doesn't sound like such a spiritual thing, you know? But on the Aquarian, I do astrology readings, tarot readings, and I do my Aquarian services as part of the Aquarian temple. I like Aquarian, but I don't know. But then then I lose people to astrology. Or they think it's about water and an aquarium. And it's a little bit too new agey. And I kind of want to distance myself from new ageism. It's even used as a derogatory term by mostly Christian brain F people. What I'm really trying to do is break people out of Christianity, but without leaving them hanging. So I introduce alternative spirituality. And I believe, I hate that word believe, that we need to be together in community, or else we're isolated, we're weak, and we're easily conquered. There is a revolutionary rebelliousness to this movement. I like the word movement. I like the rune Ingwaz, which is what wake movement is as well. Or just Ing, which is action. The action of bringing the heavens together with the earth. Ing. Related to the god Frigg, or Fruh, which means the verb, the word, the logos in Platonism, adopted by Christianity. One of the many pagan things that survive in Christianity. Well, I seek to take those things off and peel off the Judaic Christian peel that is a lie. One thing I push, which is uncomfortable, is the ahistoricity of the person of Jesus. That there was never a person named Jesus besides the ones who come and do my landscaping. Jesus, that guy who lives. The Jesus of the Bible is largely an amalgamation, an assimilation of other dying and rising gods that we find in that area where the story came out of, namely the Greco-Roman world of Judea, where we have such characters as Mithra, Osiris Horus, Set, Isis, Nephthys, Egypt, the Greeks, Zeus, the Romans, Jupiter, the Zoroastrians of Persia. All of those elements were put together to create the person of Jesus, the character that came out of a Jewish community and then was given to the non-Jewish world and then used to wipe out their ancestral culture, tradition, stories, characters, heroes, and then were replaced with a fictional Jewish one to worship this Jewish God who is a real dick, who is racist as shit, who is murderous. And then we have non-Jewish people killing their own people because they don't worship this foreign god. Well, what we do here, what I do, is I resurrect the gods of old to spite the rabbis and the priests and the imams who are living in a fictional fairy tale thanks to the technological innovation of the internet, we can research, gather information, and share it like no other time before. And when one earnestly does this, they will break out of the lies. You will find out that Santa Claus is a fictional character played by your father. The God of the Bible is a fictional character. It's a reflection of a group of people's idea. It's archaic. What we do is we reform it. We know of the Reformation in Christianity, the Protestant Reformation. What we're doing here with the Wake movement, with the Aquarian, with White Stag, with Liam T. Jarrett, is a religious reformation. It is a new religious movement in that it seeks to formate a new way of doing religion. And we get a chance to create this using the great tool of the internet, of connecting in ways never before, in uncovering the esoteric, secret, hidden mysteries. You know, there's a reason why they kept the mysteries secret and hidden, is because it's sacred, it's special, and divine, and not meant to be profaned, abused, misused. What is it, namely? Sex. The sexual life force, energy, and how we life. And what it gets, when people get hip to how to use it, they do sick Jeffrey Epstein type shit. He had a temple on his island. Is that because he was so religious? Yeah, you could be religiously fucking evil as shit and do dark ass fucking occult rituals. Where they harvest fucking energy, the sexual energy, and they use it for their own gains. It is what it is. It's like the internet. The good, the bad, it's how we use it. Such is the life force, energy, our time, knowledge, how to influence others, psychology, deep psychology, dark psychology. They do it to us in the media, in movies, constantly manipulating us. That's what dark magic is. It's the manipulation of others against their will, without their knowledge, at their detriment, at their expense. But you can use magic for good. Magic, that word is, we think of some fake trickery. It's not, it's deep psychology. And then when you do it together with others in ceremony and ritual, and you align it with the forces of with nature, the laws of nature, and energy is focused and pointed at something in particular, it brings it to manifestation when it's organized. Therefore, ceremony ceremonial magic is something the Aquarian does. All right, it's been a good talk. Sorry. Lug, the Celtic god. You know what I try to do, because I'm German and Irish, what I try to do is really learn all about them. We have some great gods and goddesses, and often they're associated with a personification of an elemental force, the moon, the sun, the planets, stars, certain asterisms that are demarcations for certain times of the year, and each time of the year has its own energy signature about it. When it's hotter, when it's lighter, when it's drier, when it's wetter. Lug. And then we also have certain archetypes that are captured, like Mercury, Hermes, the magician, the scholar, the trickster, the philosopher, the wise king, the tutor to the king, the bard, the sage, the mage. The mag. Maga is a magician, is somebody who knows how to use magnetic energy. I want to look into Lug more. There's this other Celtic god that has a really cool name. And he's like a badass. We don't want to worship some fictional man who dies, but sacrificing for others. Odin hung himself on a tree, stabbed himself in the side with a spear, which is all celestial in nature. I think it's mostly about Orion. And Orion, through the year, it comes out and it turns itself upside down. And then we have Sagittarius, or we have the centaur with the spear into the side of Orion. Or sometimes a unicorn. These are celestial maps that stories are laid upon. And they're synchronistic with the rise of the sun in the morning to the setting of it at night. And then rebirth. And then on a grander scale through the year. Which is parallel to our lives. Therefore, such things as reincarnation are actually rational. We see it all around us. Helena Blavatsky, who was a Mason, I'm afraid, but I think she might have just been like an honorary Masons. Masons aren't all bad, okay, but they bought into they want to build their temple. That's what they're all about. Being Templars, Shabbos Goys. All right. Lug has a spear too. Interesting. You know, my name Liam means helmet, a protector. And then Jarrett, my last name, means spear. Like my name is like shield and spear. How badass is that? And my last name is named after one of the famous bards from Ireland. And I carry on that tradition. I'm a modern day fucking bard.